Hey guys, welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of Bones. I want to remind everybody that spoilers and setting expectations are not allowed on this channel. Don't tell me what your favorite episode's going to be. Don't tell me that something's coming up. You know, don't tell me that, oh, you're excited for what's coming up next. Don't tell me you're excited for this specific character to get here. Don't tell me you're excited for this specific episode. You can't say anything about the future of episodes on this channel. And it doesn't matter if you already know that I've watched it. If it's posted on YouTube, you can only talk about what's posted on YouTube. You cannot talk about anything in the future. It is to ensure that I and everybody else who's watching along with me does not set expectations themselves or does not, get spoiled. Failure to do so will result in your comment being removed and potentially you getting in a lot more trouble than you should be. It's very easy. Literally, it's the easiest thing in the world. Just talk about what you are watching. Do not go past it. If I have posted Season 2, Episode 2, you can only talk about Season 2, Episode 2. Now, if I have posted Season 2, Episode 5, then you can talk about Season 2, Episode 5. You cannot talk about anything that is not posted on the channel. Do not set expectations. Just want to reiterate that to everybody. We do not want to have problems. Here we go.
Yeah, that's amazing, Rose. You can really do snotty sometimes.
So?
Yeah, but hey, without the body, they had to kick it free.
Huh.
She's been in the water for a year. Let's hurry. I don't want my remains compromised.
Uh-oh.
This is my weekend with Parker, okay? I am his father.
Oh,
Alright?
no.
Stu is your boyfriend.
Did you think I knew with this? I developed these attacks on the phone. She took Zach's mine.
Because, you know what? I just
Zach's
want to make sure that he's a good influence.
Why can't you go faster? Take the I-70, it'll be quicker.
Don't backseat drive, okay?
Well, I think I know who's agitated.
You know what? If she's not going to tell me, I'll find out on my own.
You're gonna run a background check on her?
You have kids, and we'll talk.
I'd love to ask for a little conversation. If you make right, we can cut through Grafton. Alright.
Oh my god. Do we think that's the body? Or that's who we think it is?
Caucasian, female, 25 to 30. She's been in the water for about a year. They have size of the fetal bones indicates the fetus is viable.
How could someone leave a sit-around kid?
Radius went to the sphenoid. This is a very violent attack.
Hey.
Find a murder weapon?
I love being a hero. The heroine. Sounds too druggy. I'm going with hero. Whoa, what are you doing? Of course, it's your call.
Are we gonna have another murder here or what?
Dude's had a year. Dude had a year to freaking run and hide, and he just...
Looks like he's not walking this time, Seeley.
Ironic, since he's running now.
Hodgins, you know Booth is bigger than you, right?
Right. Wasn't your fault, dude.
Let's focus, people. This should be a slam dunk. There are boxes of evidence. The remains are icing on the cake. Let's just hand the prosecutor what she needs so I can have a nice weekend knocking back shots and playing poker. Yeah, that's motivating. Looks like I can still find a few surprises on what's left of this lung. Looks like some liver here.
That is some nasty stuff.
It was male.
He. Not it. Holmes. He looked really, really broken up.
He is not who you think he is.
Of course not.
He's not the guy who just punched you in the face.
He hit you when he was leaving, didn't he?
That is because I wanted to go with him. And he knew everyone would be after him. He was just trying to protect me.
Yeah, he's
Jesus.
a prince.
I'm protecting you by punching you in the face.
Call. Otherwise, you're looking at obstruction of justice.
Why didn't he just divorce her? Why did they have to get married in the first place?
So this is marriage's fault? Committing yourself to one person isn't in the interest of the species. I mean, you have multiple partners.
Don't say it like that. I date.
The notion of a committed relationship is fantasy. Look at Booth. Fighting with his ex, his son caught in the middle.
We make our lives out of chaos and hope. And love.
Rebellions are built on.
We're building a case here, not getting our rocks off on research.
Rocks and sediment are Hodgins' specialty.
You're serious?
It's a locket. It must have been around her neck and melted into the lung during putrefaction.
What is it?
Oh no.
I
Who's
love.
Kenny?
I don't know. I don't want to know. I just want it to be Richardson.
Oh no.
Monkeys. Monkeys are daddy's favorite. They're just like people.
Actually, 3 million base pairs of the genome differ in protein encoding and other functional areas.
Talking to 4-year-old Bones.
Oh. Yeah. You spend a lot of time with Drew, huh? Oh, that's great.
Oh God.
Okay, you gotta go eat.
Oh,
Okay, go eat. Make sure.
God.
Okay, I love it.
She is so not good with kids. And she's so, like, awkward in conversation.
So you got any new
Oh,
information
shit.
for me, bud? Maybe Kyle wasn't the only one who was cheating.
Opens up a lot of possibilities.
Kyle and Kenny.
Just got to talk to.
They make you feel whole. It's just a release of serotonin necessary for the survival of the species.
Never mind. We found this locket on Carly's remains. It says, I love you, Kenny. Did she ever mention Kenny? Oh.
Cal bothered the dog when things were better between them. She loved that dog. There used to be a picture of the two of them in there.
A dog?
Where's her dog now?
You had a locket for a dog?
Kyle said he backed over accidentally. Charlie always felt he did it on purpose.
What?
He was a real piece of work when he got mad.
Do you want children?
What?
Children?
Maybe if I could find one that sleeps late and cleans. Does this apply to the case in any way?
No, just curious. Most people think it's odd when a woman doesn't want children, but obviously you don't.
Are you pregnant?
No, I'm not.
Why are you looking at me?
Well, as long as you're not leaving the lab every 2 minutes to pee.
No intention of it.
I found something that might put a new wrinkle in things. Great.
Oh God.
Consistent with the salt water in the bay.
Huh.
So the body was in fresh and salt water.
Exactly. Fresh water first for at least 6 months.
Oh, yeah, we have witnesses that put Richardson
That's-
at the marina that night. There was no fresh water in that area.
That's.
So maybe Richardson didn't.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
What the hell's going on here? We're trying to build a case here, people.
Don't
Yes, but you can't convict somebody if it's not
I'm not asking you to.
them who did
You
it.
to fill in the blanks.
You gotta have evidence.
Enough for Richardson to
You can't just be like, okay,
Has to have
yeah,
the same sediment, larvae, are
pin it on that guy.
Great.
No,
whatever
you
the
can't.
elements- Okay, fine. Just stop talking and do it.
I don't like her.
Hey, so,
You look like you're on a safari.
Seems to be a lot of gamma phyta.
good?
I won't know until I compare it to the samples in the lab.
And why'd you act so excited?
I guess I just like gamma phyta.
You know, you really don't have to act any geekier. The whole outfit does it for you.
Geek chic, dude. Agent Blondie over there thinks I'm hot. How you doing? Kid hated me. Yeah, he said I used too many big words. Oh, you got that right. Hit me in the head with a Tonka truck. I could never sleep with his mom again.
Well, you know, leaves the story ends well.
You know? I mean, I did not deserve an 18-wheeler to the parietal bone. Ooh, nematodes and planaria.
Does that mean anything?
Not sure.
Anything.
These freaking words, man.
According to the reconstruction of these
Such
bones,
big
he had
words.
7 fingers.
I don't know what any of
2
them
right
mean.
hands. The formation of the hands is almost identical to an infant's hand.
How did you do?
So it's not a.
Fenrat Coon, you?
I've got the board of the Jeffersonian, the federal prosecutor, and Nancy Grace ready to devour me if I don't have enough to indict Richardson.
I
Or
don't
if you want
care.
us to manufacture evidence.
No, I want us to find out who killed Carly. And
Who else
His
would it
car,
be,
vacant
though?
lot in Huntsville.
We don't have
Could
another
be using
suspect.
the car, or it could be hiding out.
Unless Kenny is not a
Got
dog.
IDs coming from all over the place. Come out.
Or is a dog and not a dog at the same time.
Excuse us, Agent Booth.
Came across this one.
Kyle used to go out of town on business. His firm had an office in Boston.
She said she met Kyle after Carly disappeared, but here she is, looking at him.
He admitted to being involved with those other girls. Why did he lie about knowing her?
Can I keep this phone?
Of course. We
Oh,
need him to answer for this.
that's interesting.
The way it's supposed to be.
You want me to what?
Stab the body for me. We need to match force with the injuries recorded on their name.
But in the future, you just have to ask me differently, Bones, because you know what? Come over to your place and stab a body, that is just freaky.
Celia, you son of a bitch.
Oh, Rebecca, wow, you look great.
Yeah, okay, save it, because I need a lot more than compliments from you right now. I love him. And now everyone at work thinks he's a criminal.
Well, let me ask you a question, Rebecca. Why is it that you keep all the men in your life such a secret?
Because you always interrogate them or intimidate them, and it freaks them out.
Well, I mean, come on, a lot of them are a little strange. I mean, the guy with the tattoos on his neck.
Oh,
What about
look, I don't even have to let you see Parker, okay? Not legally.
Oh,
That's one of the upsides of not being married.
Don't.
And you need to back off, or you're not going to see Parker again. I swear.
damn.
Back off.
Damn. Why'd you have to dress her up like, or dress it up like that?
You had to dress her up.
The clothes she wore figure in the resistance to the blows.
The knife is consistent with the one that caused the wounds.
Okay.
We fitted it. This better work.
That was weird. Okay.
Angela.
What?
Congratulations.
It's a woman.
Really? Height and weight?
A woman with like
God.
resistance?
5'8", 110. Right. What? 135. It's all muscle. Karen Tyler
135 is not.
is 5'7".
It's not
132.
big. Did I say 138? 135? Whatever. I don't know what I said.
Well, you seem to go right through.
Those were delivered after she was on the board.
It's definitely.
Because you know everyone will be suspecting Kyle. I can get enough information from these particulates. I might be able to locate the site of the murder.
DNA results came back.
There we go.
Tile under her nails. Fortunately, there was also the skin of somebody else. Test showed it was a woman.
Karen Tyler.
We should get a DNA drawn as soon as possible. Smart.
Karen, please don't say anything.
Even your lawyer thinks she did it.
Kyle thought we should separate and meet up.
When you were sleeping with Kyle, didn't it matter to you that you're destroying the family?
We were in love.
Oh.
Oh, that's all that matters.
Sorry, now it's a beautiful story.
We were going to be honest.
Because you know you do that so well.
I would never hurt her.
So well, so well.
And neither would
Honesty
Kyle.
is such an easy thing for you.
Right, the love of your life no one has seen for 2 days. Can you see why I'm leery of relationships?
I mean, statistically speaking, the most likely person to murder you is your
containing
spouse.
species of the zinc levels in the dinoflagellates from the freshwater, as well as the Pinaceae pollen, led us to
I love
a
stats.
patch of pitch pines outside of Gloucester City, New Jersey.
The body must have been flushed down the Rancocas and into the Delaware River. Then she slowly made her way down the Delaware and into the bay.
Over here.
What we got?
Look at that. CR. Logan Richardson's initials.
You don't pack face cream in a nightgown if you're being abducted.
She was running away.
Nearby. He was upset. This would be a good place to unwind.
Oh, yeah.
She liked Carly.
I don't care what's happening. To say you don't want your child when you're getting ready to give birth, it's not right.
I think I did see this woman. Your kids eating sand. I don't know how they can do it.
Self-obsessed. They have no conscience.
No,
Bones, he's my son. Whatever we're going through, it's not about that. He knows that.
that's what parents say when they want to justify themselves.
You know, I haven't walked out on Parker.
You're the father. I don't know anything about raising kids.
Parker's fine.
It's not Karen Tyler. What? The DNA from...
I wonder if she'll ever have kids. Like, when we're done with
Something
this.
else is weird.
I wonder if she'll change her mind.
The only way the fetus could have the drug in its system is if it were passed from the mother in utero. Or through breast milk.
I mean, how do you breastfeed an unborn child?
Zach,
An infant's skull is made up of
Yeah, how?
several separate bones that are eventually fused together.
This child passed through the birth canal. This baby was born alive and lived about 2 weeks.
Then what happened to her baby?
The baby was cut out of her and stolen. This child replaced him. This child was dead before Carly was murdered. You can see the traces of blood pooling in the cranium. It can take as little as 5 seconds for an infant to die by shaking.
5 seconds. I get it. Alright, you're saying...
Why would you shake the baby?
Places him with Carly's.
Knife marks on the lower ribs.
They seem to be made by whatever instrument was used to remove the child after Carly was dead.
Yep. I'm working on identifying.
Wow.
They found Kyle Richardson.
Where?
What about Abraham?
Oh, fuck, you're gonna throw religion in my face right now?
I thought you found answers in what you believe.
I mean, that's just one Bible story that I just don't like. I mean, God commands Abraham to kill his own son, and he does.
Well, Abraham does not kill Isaac.
But old Abe, you know, he had the intention.
I thought what he had was faith. Okay, then the lesson I would learn from this myth.
Myth.
What's the definition of it? That when it comes to your children, your love has to be absolute. The messenger represents goodness, what you know to be right. Ergo, you have to remain open to what you know is true.
Huh.
Are you sure you're not religious?
Science all the way.
Science all the way.
Hey, even an empiricist
Science all the
can
way.
have a heart. You ran. Seems like you'd be the one who'd know.
I would have told someone if I knew.
Right, because, you know, you're such an honorable guy. The knife, the rope, the sheeting, it all came from your place. And why didn't you find a place that was missing?
Well, you check out what's in your garage every day. I'm a selfish, pathetic bastard, and everyone had already decided that I was guilty.
That's true, Booth.
Bones.
No one wanted to find another suspect.
That's true.
I kept on insisting.
Thank you.
You are a pathetic bastard.
So you have no idea who did this? I shouldn't I?
Probably because your kid's alive.
I ignored her for so long. It's like this whole thing's my fault anyway. So where's my kid?
Now you want
We
the
don't
kid?
know.
Kid's about a year old now.
Were you able to get enough detail from the skull for a digital reconstruction?
I wonder if it's one of those moms we were talking
Since the
to.
is still being formed, the
One of her
features
friends.
are generalized.
It's a baby. Looks like every baby.
That's why I ran the reconstruction through an aging matrix.
Yep.
The woman is a vet, so she has medical training, which also
Yep.
explains the beta line.
She didn't even want the baby.
Corvus?
No. I'm going to give you my son? No.
He's not your son. You know what happened.
Wow.
She told me she wished she had never gotten pregnant. It was wrong for her to have him.
I knew she was gonna say that. I said it. She didn't want the kid.
You can't take him from me. I'm a good mother. You can ask anybody. I'm a good mother.
Here's the child.
Who gets the child? Are they gonna give it to the father? If the father all of a sudden, I want my kid.
Alright, Corvus.
How do you tell your son about your mom?
I wish that could have changed how things have been.
Yeah, so, you know, I didn't want you. I didn't want to be with your mom. Wanted to be with someone else. But, you know, your mom died.
Don't you want to hold him?
She was murdered. You were cut out of her. Replaced with another baby.
The kind of guy I am.
Daddy! Daddy! Daddy!
Parker!
Look what I did!
Wow, look at that! Alright.
Oh man, I want to see moments.
I'm gonna meet your boyfriend, Parker, here.
We are what we are. And you can fight it if you want, but you're just gonna fight with yourself.
It's Iron Ronald.
Whoa!
It's the zoo. Drew, help me.
Zoo, I hope you thanked him, huh?
Yeah.
You did,
We gotta go to the zoo. He knows all the animals.
All the animals? Wow. Okay, well, maybe afterwards we can all go out to dinner if it's okay with your mom.
Yeah, that sounds good.
My dad knows a burger's place.
Yeah, I used to take him there with these people. Tell Drew about the burger.
He said they're as big as mine.
Yeah, big as mine. We can all agree.
He's trying. Nice. Hey, what did I say last episode? 0 mention of her father. That's what I expected. What a brutal and dark freaking episode that really, you know, outside of the words spoken, you don't really, like, grasp. Like, this woman was tricked, stabbed to death, cut open, and the baby was taken from her. And then a deceased baby was replaced. What's crazy is the technology that has changed throughout the years and what we're able to do now with technology compared with what we were able to do like 100 years ago with technology. Like, you know, and say this same case happened like 100 years ago. Who do you... The father's probably the one that gets convicted. Like... And the person who did this with the baby never will be caught. Like, it's the technology that's just advanced so much so we can stop people and stop criminals and all the stuff like this. What are you doing? Hi. Hi. Oh, you're so adorable, Chloe. Oh my goodness. Anyways, like the video, comment below, subscribe if you have not already. I will see y'all next time.